The science book, kid. Now, how do you confront a bully? Well, the first thing we talk about is removing. And so I want to talk just a couple minutes about what does it mean to remove and why is that even important? We encourage elementary students that the first thing we need to do is remove ourselves. I know some of you say, well, I'm not the bully. I don't know why I needed to remove myself. Let me tell you a story in Missouri a couple years ago. I was there speaking, and I hadn't quite spoken yet. I was actually in the cafeteria, and there was 800 middle school students waiting in there to go into the auditorium for this assembly that I was going to lead. And I was kind of off in the corner. Nobody knew who I was. There wasn't a whole lot of teachers in the cafeteria to see what was going on. And I watched an entire bullying incident take place. And this is what happened. There was a student, probably 7th grade. He was sitting at the cafeteria table by himself, minding his own business, reading his science book. And two kids about the same age came quietly up behind him. They reached over his shoulder, they grabbed his science book, and they started running away. Well, of course, the guy was reading it. He got up and he started chasing them. And after he got close to him, they turned around and they threw the science book right back in his face. They did this 3 times in a row. And on the 4th time, same student, minding his own business, sitting there reading the science book, same 2 guys came up behind him. He's catching on to it now. They reached their hand over his shoulder. They grabbed his science book. The guy got up, grabbed the science book right back, and whacked him over the head with the book. Some of you might be laughing even at the thought of that. And the interesting thing is, as I witnessed this whole thing happen, the person that got in trouble was the one that was actually getting bullied. Why? Well, 1, that's who the teacher saw. 2, he ended up not removing himself from that situation. He stayed in the same place, doing the same thing, and eventually he got so angry, he got so frustrated, he got so upset that he ended up doing something just as wrong to those 2 guys as they were doing to him. And so we encourage those that are getting bullied to do your very best to remove yourself from the situation, not only just to protect yourself from harm, but also to protect yourself from doing something just as wrong as what they might be trying to do to you.